Right now I am on my desktop screen. Here I will create a folder. So let's add the folder name food del, that is for food delivery. Now we will open this folder with the VS Code editor. So I will right click here, show more options and open with code. Now our folder is open in VS Code editor. Now here we will open the integrated terminal. Using this terminal we will create our React project. To create the React project we will type npm create vite latest. After that we have to provide the name of our project, so here we will simply add Frontend. Here we will select React, then select JavaScript. Now you can see one folder Frontend has been created. Now we have to install our dependencies. For that we have to navigate to this Frontend folder. So here we will type cd Frontend and press enter. Now we are in the Frontend folder. Here we will type npm install. It will install all our dependencies. So our dependencies has been installed. In this Frontend folder you can see node modules folder. After that we will install one package, that is React Router DOM. So here we will type npm install React Router DOM. So this React Router package has been installed. Now we have to run this project. To run this project we will type npm run dev. Now our project is running on this local server. So open this address in the browser. So you can see our project is successfully running in this web browser. So first we have to clear our default React project. For that we will open this src folder and here we have the app.jsx file. So from here we will clear this file and here we will type rafce and here we will get this snippet. If you are not getting this snippet, then you have to install one extension. So in this extension you can see I have already installed one extension, ES7 React Redux GraphQL React Native snippet. After installing this you will get this snippet. So if I type rafce and select this, so our export component is ready. Now we will open this app.css file and we will delete it. Now we will open index.css file and here we will clear this file and here we will add some CSS for all the HTML elements. So we will add padding 0, margin 0, box sizing, border box. After that we will add some properties in the body tag. So for this body we will add minimum height 100 VH. After that we will add the CSS properties for the anchor tag. So for this A tag we will provide text decoration, none, color inherit, so here we have provided some basic properties for our complete project. Now we will open index.html file and here we will replace this title. So in this title tag let's type food del. Now we will save this project and we will open the web browser. So our project is clear right now and you can see the title here in the browser, food del. Now we will create the folder structure for our React project. So here we have the src folder. We will create a new folder in this src and we will provide the folder name components. After that in this src folder we will create another folder and the folder name will be pages. In this components folder we will create all the components and in the pages folder we will create multiple pages for our React project. So first for our project we will create the navbar. So we will create a new folder in this components folder and the folder name will be navbar. Inside this navbar folder, we will create a new file and the file name will be navbar.jsx. To convert this JSX file into component, we will use RAFCE. Now for this component, we will create one CSS file. So we will create a new file in this navbar folder and the file name will be navbar.css. Now we have to import this CSS file in this navbar component. For that, here we will simply type import and provide the path, that is /navbar.css. Now first we will mount this navbar component in the app component. So in this app.jsx file, we will add one class name in this div and the class name is app. And after that, here we will mount the navbar component. So we will use the opening arrow navbar and here we will get this option navbar. Just click here and this file will be imported here. Now close this tag. Now our navbar component has been added in the app component. After that, we will open this navbar.jsx file and in this one we will add one class name and the class name is navbar. After that, we will insert the assets in our asset folder. So here we have one assets folder. I will provide this assets folder link in the video description. In this assets folder, we have the icons and images for our project. So we will copy all these files and we will open our project folder, open Frontend, open src, then assets folder. And here we will paste all the images and icons. After that, we will open the VS Code editor. So in this assets folder, you can see we have inserted all the images and icons. In this one, we have one assets.js file where we have imported all the images and icons. And here we have exported it in the object format and the object name is assets. So when I want to use that assets, here we will type img tag src and in this src we will use the curly braces and here if I use assets, it is coming here in this snippet and here we will type dot and here we will get all the suggestions that we have exported in this assets.js file. So here if I select assets.logo and save the changes, so on our screen you can see we have the project logo. By organizing our assets like this, we can efficiently build our project. Now let me remove this img tag and now we will start building our navigation bar. So in this navigation bar, first let's insert one image and the class name is logo. And in this src we will use curly braces and here we will insert the assets.logo. After that, we will create one UL tag and the class name will be navbar menu. Inside this UL tag, we will create 4 li tags. So we will type li into 4. So in the first list, we will add home. In the second one, we will add menu. In the third one, we will add mobile app. And in the fourth one, we will add contact us. After this UL tag, we will create one div and the class name will be navbar right. Inside this div, first we will insert one img tag and in this src we will use assets.search icon. After that, we will create one div and the class name will be navbar search icon. Inside this div, we will insert one image tag and in this src we will provide assets.basket icon. After that, we will create one div and the class name will be dot. After this div, we will create one button tag, and within this button tag we will add sign in. So our HTML structure for the navbar is ready. Now we will open the web page. So here we have the logo and text and icon in this navbar. Now we will provide the CSS properties. So we will open navbar.css file, and here we have the class name navbar. So let's copy this one and place it here. For this navbar, we will provide the padding of 20 pixel and 0. Then we will add display that will be flex, justify content, a space between, and align items center. Now we will save the changes. Now you can see in the left side we have the logo, in the middle we have this menu links, and in the right side we have the icons. After that we will add some padding for whole project. For that we will open this index.css file, and here we will add the CSS properties for this app class name. So here we will type .app, and here we will provide width 80%, margin auto. Now we will save the changes. So you can see we have the space in the left and right side. After that we will add the CSS properties for this logo class name. So in this navbar CSS file we will type .navbar.logo, and here we will provide width 150 pixels. Then save the changes. Now our logo is set to 150 pixel. Now we will add the CSS properties for this UL tag, and the class name is navbar menu. So we will copy this class name and place it here. For this class name we will provide display flex, list style none, and here we will provide the gap of 20 pixel, and the color of these links will be this color code. Then we will define the font size that will be 18 pixel and save the changes. Now we will open the web browser. So here you can see this is our text. Here we will add the custom fonts. For that we will open a new tab and we will search for outfit font. Here we will open this link, Google font. Then click on this get font and click on get embed code. And after that we will click on this import and just copy this import statement. Just copy this one and we will paste it in our VS Code editor inside this index.css file. So add a space here and paste the link. Add the semicolon at the end. After that, here we will provide font family, outfit, and save the changes. Now you can see the updated font for our menu text. After that we will add the CSS properties for the right side. So we will copy this class name navbar right and we will paste it here. Here we will add display flex, align items center, then we will provide the gap of 40 pixels. Now the right side alignment is good. Now we will add the CSS properties for this button tag. So here we will type navbar button tag, and here we will provide the background transparent, font size 16 pixel. Then we will use the color and this color code. Then we will create border of 1 pixel solid, and here we will provide one color tomato. After that we will add the padding that will be 10 pixel and 30 pixel. After that, we will provide the border radius 50 pixel. Then we will use cursor pointer. Now this sign in button is looking good. Now we will add the hover effect on this button. So here we will use this class name navbar, then button tag, colon, hover. And here we will add the background color and this color code. Now we will save the changes. So here you can see the hover effect on this button. After that, in this button tag, we will add the transition property that will be 0.3 seconds. Now if I take cursor, you can see the background color is changing smoothly. After that, we will add the underline effect for these menu items. For that, we will open this navbar.jsx file, and here we will create one state variable. To create the state variable, we will use const, and the state variable name will be menu, and the setter function name will be setMenu equal to useState. And here we have this option, click here, and this useState will be imported from the React. After that, we will initialize the state variable. So let's type home. So we have created one state variable and we have initialized it with home. Now on these li tags, we will add the dynamic class name. So we will add the class name, curly braces, and here we will add menu, and we will compare this menu. If our menu is home, in that case, in this li tag, we will provide one class name that is active. If our menu is not home, in that case, we will provide one empty string. Similarly, here we will compare the menu. Here we will type mobile app, and here we will type contact us. And for these three lists, we will add the question mark, then active class name, then colon, and we will provide the empty string. After adding this, when the state is home, this active class name will be applied for this li tag, not for the other li tags. Similarly, if the state is menu, so in that case, the second li tag will get the active class name and other three will not have the active class name. After that, for this active class name, we will add some CSS properties. So open this CSS file again, and here we will type .navbar.active. Here we will provide the padding bottom 2 pixel. Then we will provide border bottom, that will be 2 pixel solid. And here we will use this color code. After that, we will save the changes. Now we will open the web browser. So our state is home, so you can see underline below this home. Similarly, if I change it, let's set menu, so you can see underline below this menu. Now we will add the logic using that when we click on any menu, this underline will be moved to that list. So for that, we will add the onClick property for all these li list. And here we will pass one arrow function. And in this one, we will call the setMenu function. So in the first li tag setMenu, we will provide home string. In the second one, we will provide menu. In the third one, we will provide mobile app. And in the fourth one, we will provide contact us. Now we will save the changes and we will open the web browser. So if I click on home, this underline is moved to the home. If I click on menu, you can see the underline on the menu. If I click on mobile app, you can see underline on mobile app. and if I click on contact, so our underline effect is working fine. Now for these li tags, we will add the cursor pointer, so that when we take cursor over this li tags, we will get the cursor pointer. So let's open the CSS file. Here we will type dot navbar li tag, and here we will provide the cursor pointer. Now you can see the cursor pointer on this menu list. After that, we will add the CSS properties for this div, where we have added the class name dot. We will design this div as a dot that will be visible inside the basket. So whenever we will add a product in the basket, that dot will be visible. If the basket is empty, then dot will be hidden. For that, we will open this navbar.jsx file and copy this class name, which is navbar search icon. Paste this class here, and here we will add the property position relative. After that, here we will add the class name navbar search icon, then we will provide the class name dot, and here we will add the CSS properties, that will be position absolute. Then we will add the minimum width of 10 pixel, minimum height will be 10 pixel. Then we will add the background color, and in this background color we will use tomato. Then we will define the border radius, that will be 5 pixel. Then we will add the position top minus 8 pixel, right minus 8 pixel. Now save the changes and open the web page. So here we have one dot near this basket icon. Now our navbar component is ready. After completing the navigation bar, we will open this pages folder, and here we will create multiple pages for our project. So first we will create the home page. So in this pages folder, we will create a new folder and the name will be home. Then we will create a new folder in this pages, and the page name will be cart. So the folder name we have added cart. Then we will create one more folder in this pages, and the folder name will be place order. We will use this home folder to display our home page. We will create the cart page to display the cart item. On this place order page, we will get the information about the user, that is user's address and details to place the order. Now we will create one JSX file in each folder. So open a new file in this home folder, and the file name will be home.jsx, and here we will use RAFCE. And for this page, we will create one CSS file. So in this home folder, we will create a new file, and the file name will be home.css.